lemony bit. Oh. Hello, welcome to my channel. I am a budget mama based in the UK, and my little family of 3 is working to a cash budget to help us keep control of our finances. Please forgive the gin, it has been one of those days. It's very late at night and I desperately needed a drink today. Today's video I'm going to be going through our weekly cash envelopes. We budget £170, but if you saw my video last week, you'll know that actually that £170 doesn't quite cover like the 5-week months. I have not been terribly good at kind of keeping track and planning ahead in the month to account for those 5-week months. So I'm still going to put 170 each week, but we're going to start an extra little cash envelope that's going to be kind of a sinking fund for those 5-week months. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. The first thing that I do is go through and see what we've got left, which is, spoiler, a surprising amount. We've got quite a good chunk of money going into savings this week, oh god. Oh, it has been one of those days. My husband has just got back from the shop and has brought gin, so I'm on my second gin, and I apologise for the standard that this video is going to be to, because it's not going to be my usual. I'm so sorry. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop drinking. It's been a day. Anyway. Also, spoiler, disclaimer, I don't know, something. I already have a dish of change that I've kind of been accumulating over the last couple of weeks. It's been a little bit of change from an old purse. With it getting colder, I've brought out some of like my colder weather coats, and there's been a little bit of change in there. Some bits have been down the back of the sofa. There's been a few bits that we've found kind of out on walks and stuff. So we've already got a little chunk of change going into savings, and we are also going to add what's left from last month. So food wise, we've got no notes, but we do have a good chunk of change. I've also got offers from Morrison's that may have expired, but we'll see. Oh god, oh, so much change. This is what you get. My husband's done a bit of shopping this week, and he has a tendency to spend all the notes and not use the change, whereas I'm like, I am not embarrassed to stand at the till for like 3 minutes counting out my pennies, because I hate getting to the end of the week and having like 20 quid in coins. Just drives me nutty. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7, any more, maybe about £8 something. I don't know. £8 something in change is pretty good left over, because we only did 40 quid in food last week, I think. So we've only actually spent about £31. Which is partly down to me being back at work, because sometimes I get like free bits at the end of the night, because I work evenings, and being in the food department, if stuff's not collected by charity, then sometimes we get to take a few bits home. I don't think I've bought a loaf of bread this week, because all the bakery items kind of go at the end of the night. Nothing left in petrol, all of that went in. No, I lied. So my gin steeped brain is trying to remember what I said in last week's video. I think I put 50 into petrol last week. My husband thought we could get away with 20, which we did manage to do. But the other £30 that was from the petrol fund got spent on more demijohns to make more wine. We've got 4 on the go at the moment, but I would like to make more, like semi-regularly, you know, every month or so, start another demijohn. So we now have, oh god, how many have we got? We've got 11 full-sized gallon demijohns, and we've got a couple of half-gallon. demijohns. So it's about 6 bottles per demijohn. So 11, that's like 66 plus another one. Brain, please work. 72 bottles of wine we could make. Oh, I really should have waited until the morning to make this video. Dear Lord, this is going to be just... Anyway, so technically there's nothing left from petrol, but technically we dipped into petrol for other stuff. But it was very important. Like, wine is fuel, kind of. Alcohol is a kind of fuel, right? Moving on, self-care. I know for a fact that part of this was spent on chocolate because I'd had a particularly bad day with my daughter and they wanted me in like half an hour early, so it was just a bit of a rush getting out of the house, and my daughter had a paddy sulk like 5 minutes before I left, and it was just, I needed chocolate. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 and change left from self-care. Clothing, I think, what did I get from clothing? I love getting to the end of the week and being like, what did I spend this on? Because I don't remember. My memory's not that good. Oh, I got a new shirt for my husband, and I got a new pair of jeans for me, just from the charity shop. So I'm gonna leave the 15 in. I'll take the pound out just to bolster my savings challenges this week. Oh god. Miscellaneous. Again, no clue. Even if I hadn't been drinking gin, I still don't think I'd remember what I'd spent money on. It's just, it is a fog, it's a haze. Washing powder. Fantastic. So there's 6 and change left from miscellaneous, and we still have money left in pets. I think we only got wet food this week, so that all leaves us with 7 and change left from the pet fund. So there's a nice little dish of money going into savings this week. So food, we are putting £50 in this week. This is, I guess, our luxury week. I've been rolling it, so I've been doing £30 one week, £40 the next, £50 the next, and then back round to 30. So it averages out at £40 a week. But it means that we have kind of a budget week, a regular week, and then like what feels like a luxury week. When I can sort of buy maybe a few more convenience items that I wouldn't normally buy, bit of chocolate, some bags of sweets, stuff like that. But I find rolling it kind of keeps it interesting, and by having that kind of budget £30 week, I sort of, it makes me more aware of what I can make with that amount of money, and do I really want to spend the extra 20 quid? I usually try not to, but sometimes there's no help, and if you've had a particularly bad day or you just are shattered, bit of convenience food, bar of chocolate is well needed. So petrol, we are putting the full 70 into. I am going up to my mum's this weekend, and we are dropping my daughter off for her normal kind of day with grandparents during the week. So 70 will still cover it. Personal care, we just put 10 into personal care. I am going to need more 10s. That mostly covers kind of shampoo, conditioner, of which I need both. It'd also cover the likes of makeup, which I need. The £10 is going to be a stretch this week. 20 goes into clothes. No, it doesn't. Wait, what are we? Okay, so we've got to this point. So if you watched my last video, you'll know that we had a 5-week month last month, kind of month, like pay month, not actual month. So we had to take that 5th week's worth of weekly money out of our kind of savings, not savings that I record, but at the end of the month we put a specific amount of money into our kind of long-term savings. So we weren't able to do that this month because we had to take 170 quid out to cover that last week. So what I'm going to do is firstly get some tens, and then I'm going to add an envelope, and that's going to be kind of a sinking fund to cover that 5th week when we have like a longer month. So I need tens and I need another envelope, so bear with me. But first, gin. Oh god, my husband makes them strong. Whew, I'm definitely blaming him for all of this video. Right, we've got an extra envelope. It was supposed to be saving for our catio. It was very cute and homemade, but we kind of prioritised other things. And then all of my savings got condensed. There we go, that'll do. We got tens in here? We do. My word. I am already dreading editing this video. It is. That happened. Okay. It is going to be embarrassing to edit, and it's going to be embarrassing to upload, and I just apologise for the state that this video is going to be in when it is sorted. That way. Yes, okay. Okay, we have... Yeah, that just fell on the floor. So we've got 10s instead of 20s, which is good. And we've got an extra envelope that I have not labelled because I did no forward planning. So we are going to get that extra 10, not extra, to get the £10 to put into the kind of the sinking fund for longer months. We are going to only put 10 into clothes, which, you know, it's fine. Most weeks I don't spend the clothing fund on actual clothes. It gets spent on everything but. But I am trying to get better at sticking to like the mini budgets. Miscellaneous is getting 10. There it is. And the pet, oh, it must be cold today. My ring feels absolutely massive. Keeps kind of slipping round. And my hands are, yeah, I can tell it's getting colder because my hands are getting so dry. I hate going like outside in the cold and then inside in the warm, and my hands just dry out, and oh, I'm gonna look about 50 by Christmas. My hands are anyway. Cat fund is getting 10. Hey. And the, I don't know, I'm gonna have to come up with a quirky name for whatever this is. So this is kind of a sinking fund to pay for longer months, especially when there's a 5th week until payday. If you have an idea what to call this, please comment down below, because I cannot think. Most days, but especially right now, my brain is just non-functioning. It's just feeling a little bit buzzy and quite happy. So, oh god, can't believe I'm doing this. So that's everything paid into. And now we've got savings. Yay, savings. So we've got a lovely dish. Oh, we've got a heavy dish. We've got a heavy dish of change. That's a lot of change. I think I'm literally going to put the 10 quid into my weekly savings now. I'm just going to put all of that into my penny savings. Just, yeah. Sounds like a plan. I did get round to colouring in my beautiful weekly savings challenge. It's looking a little bit sparse because it's all around here, but it does mean that all of my biggest are filled. And you know, I was hoping that I might be able to fill a couple this week. Maybe by Friday I might have more money to go in. But as it stands, I'm just going to fill 10. And then I'm going to put all of that into the penny savings because, I don't know, I can, and that's my decision. Pen, we need a pen. Let's pick pen, I don't know. Let's go greeny. Right, so we're just going to put 10 into the weekly. Oh god, my colouring's worse than usual. Note to self, don't do this again. This is just... It's going to be worse because I'm going to go through this in the morning. I say morning, it's already morning, it's just very, 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 very early morning. And yeah, I'm going through this in the morning when I'm feeling a bit tender, shall we say. Oh, get in. Got it. And I'm just gonna have my head in my hands going, what the heck were you thinking? £10 into savings, all done. So, not all done. That one's done. Pennies. I'm going to count them off camera and then I'll be back. Probably with a more empty glass. Right. We are getting there. Now, assuming that I have counted correctly, and I would assume nothing at this point. Ice cube. Anyway, we've got, oh god, we've got 23.72. 23.72 going into my penny savings. I need a phone to, or a calculator. Oh god, right, 1 second. Oh god. Right, husband's calculator, Hujit. I'm going to start with the big ones. Shit, what did I say? 23.72. 23.70. Yes. Minus 349. Minus 345, minus 344, minus 343. That is just depressing. So, according to the calculator, because I would not trust my maths right in this moment at all. Colours. Oh. That one, that'll do. I can fill 349, 348, 347. Nope. Do you know? I've put stop, go away. I put 348 twice. There we go. So So according to the calculator, it looks like I can fill 349, 348, 347, 345, 344, 343, and 296. Right, 349. Oh god. So I mentioned in, I don't know, a video, no idea which one, that we were thinking about possibly starting like a bit of a veggie garden to 296, there we go, to grow some of our own food next year. We have decided that we are going to do that, and when I say we have decided, I mean I said I wanted to and my husband went, okay. He generally agrees with me. I have him very well trained. Oh god. So we've already got some plants. Oh god, we've already got some veggies planted. We've got, what have we got? We have potatoes in that should come up around Christmas. Literally. No, there's nothing that I've bought. It's literally potatoes that were in a basket in my kitchen that were growing. So I decided, hey, whack them in some soil and see if I can have new potatoes for Christmas. So we've got those. I've got, what have I got? I've got turnips, peas for pea shoots, and something else, radishes, that one. And then today my daughter helped me plant a few others. So we put some Swiss chard in, we planted some spinach, we've got some carrots on the go. Well, I say on the go, we've literally planted them today. And there were a couple of others. There was, no, I'm going to have to put a little text box thing because I cannot remember. But in order to grow them successfully, we're going to need to get some sort of, either like a, what's it called, like a cold frame or a polytunnel or something to keep them warm enough to continue growing over the winter and not succumb to like frost and snow and frozen ground and stuff. So that's feeling good. We're kind of, I feel like I'm getting on top of the garden, and it's something that I like researching stuff, I like learning new stuff. So it gives me something to binge on YouTube and learn from people that have a lot more experience than I do. So yeah, I mean, between making our own wine and wanting to grow vegetables, I kind of feel like, and dear Lord, I am showing my age, I kind of feel like I'm in the good life. If you've watched that show, I love that show. The Christmas special is the best. I watch it every year. It is one of my favourite things to watch at Christmas. I mean, everybody says, oh, Muppets Christmas Carol or whatever. No, I'm not a Muppets fan, but I would watch The Good Life over and over. I'm gonna shut up. I need Toothless. Where are you, Toothless? Come here. Ow, ow, ow. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Here he is. And yeah, let's feed the beast. Wait, no, that sounds wrong. Oh god, just shut up. So the downside to deciding that we're going to grow veggies is that we are probably going to have to dip into one or both of our savings kind of challenges to fund getting the garden started. Because whilst there are a lot of things that we can do cheaply, either by DIYing or whatever, I mean, compost is a big one, it's a big cost. And we're also going to have to, I'd like to do like raised beds rather than just growing kind of on the ground. I feel like a raised bed feels more aesthetically pleasing, and it is still our garden. I would still like, it's not like an allotment, it's not separate, so it is, I'd still like it to be aesthetically pleasing. She says wanting to put a massive polytunnel in her garden. Maybe we need to think about some screening plants or something. Dropping stuff again. So far, I mentioned, I don't know, last video before maybe, I think it was the last one, we sold like a vintage trunk chest thing, so far that is kind of funding my latest obsession. I go through phases where I'm really into something and then I kind of lose interest or get bored and want to try something new. I am fully expecting that to happen here, especially because I'm not a terribly patient person, so having to wait for months to see like literally the fruits of my labour might be not terribly motivating. I don't know, but we'll see. So Toothless is fed. Oh god. Savings challenges are paid into. There is surprisingly gin left in my glass. I'm not sure what's happening. Weekly money is sorted. We've got everything in there, including our extra little wallet for our longer months. I am so sorry for the standard that this video is going to be at. It's going to be like through the floor. I mean, unless you like watching people get, I was about to say mildly tipsy. I am beyond mildly tipsy, let's be honest. If you like that, then you're welcome. Otherwise, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. And like I say, it's not going to stop me drinking. Needed the drink tonight. But I will be back in fighting form next video. Hopefully without the glass of gin. Yeah. The days when I am in dire need of gin are... Don't get me wrong, the end of the day is nice because there's gin. But the day leading up to the gin is just... Oh, makes me wanna... Makes me wish there was a returns policy on my child. Like, you know, 100% satisfaction by 36 months or your money back. I don't even want my money back, I just want my body and my sanity and my freedom back. Thank you very much. That'd do. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for joining me today, sticking around, listening to whatever the heck I have said. I'm going to apologise just one last time because, well, I'm British, so sorry. But I hope you will join me for my next video when I am slightly less all of this. Take care and happy budgeting. Should not record late at night after drinking.